everybody from Negri Bossi headquarters in Milan. Today, technoplastonline.net has the chance to have an interview with Mr. Craig Ward. The CEO of the company, after 18 months, is in charge for this position. So stay tuned and see what's the situation here in Negri Bossi. So, Mr. Craig, after 18 months in which you're leading this company, what is the situation after the change of management and the change of ownership?
With a new owner comes new ideas. We have developed a plan and built a strong team to implement that plan. Things are going very well. I'm very pleased with the direction, the performance, and the overall energy that I see in the business.
Can you give us also some facts and figures in terms of numbers?
Yeah, I joined the business in the end of the second quarter of 2014. At that time, the sales for the year were very much in line with the previous year, in fact, previous years. By the time we exited 2014, we were showing growth rates in the region of 30%. That growth rate continued out throughout the whole of 2015. If we consider it in the same period, what we would class as being our local rivals in the business, our nearest competitors, they were posting growth rates in the area of 8 to 10%. Obviously, such growth rates for us as a business has required huge efforts on behalf of everybody within the business. But it has allowed us to invest in our future and to post good financial numbers.
And talking about products?
Our core products of Cambio, Vector and Bipower have all been very strong in this period. With our small machines, our hybrid machines and electric machines, their growth rates have been more in line with industry average. The Cambio for us has always been a good seller, and actually at this moment in time we are releasing an upgraded version of the product to keep it at the top of the market. This new product is now a servo hydraulic system with a new control system of full touch.
Can you give us some more details about it?
The exceptional growth rates that we've seen throughout the period of 2015 have come not only from our traditional markets, but also in some new markets that we've invested in. Last year we opened a subsidiary in Mexico. This subsidiary is going to work together with our well-established American subsidiary, and we're hoping together the two of them will generate a synergy and give us some exceptional growth rates. Our second major area of investment is the Indian market. And there we've produced a complete facility and production capacity. And this facility is of a size that it can generate up to 350 machines a year. We don't see that as an export product. We believe that the Indian market itself will be able to absorb that full quantity.
So you're talking about new agency and subsidiaries. What about the production in the next future?
No, I repeat, the production that we are making in India is purely for the Indian market. We're an Italian company, it's an Italian product, and our product will always be made in Italy, whether we're an American company or not.
Are you selling especially abroad?
Although Italy has shown quite good growth in the last year, actually in terms of its percentage of absorption of our production, it has gone from maybe 3 years ago where it was 50% of our production, half of our production, to the present day, which the Italian market now consumes about a quarter of our total production.
How do you rate yourself in Italy between the producers of injection molding machines?
Yes, in fact, we're very much the number one supplier of injection molding machinery out of Italy. If you look at turnover, number of units, whichever way you look, we are still by far and away the biggest supplier from Italy.
Can you tell us something about new models for the future and the case show and stuff?
As I previously mentioned, during this year we have launched the new version of our EOS, our small product, and also our medium-sized product, the Cambio. These two models have been updated. They both have now completely new hydraulic system based on servo technology, and they both come with our new 21-inch full-touch Tactus control system. Obviously we have K-Show coming this year, and we plan to potentially bring some new ideas also to the show that would interest customers.
How's the relationship with the owner?
The relationship with our owner is very good. It's very positive. On a day-to-day basis, it's a very hands-off approach. We have a good, strong senior management team here. Our owner has a lot of faith in our abilities, and we're left to run the company. We know the industry, we know the people, and we're best placed to make the day-to-day decisions. Beyond that, our owner has very much taken the company to heart. He's very involved in the sense that he likes to be at shows, exhibitions. He very much likes to promote our product, and obviously he's there for the financial support we need when we're looking to make some of the major investments that I've talked about previously.
Mr. Ward, you're British, and so how are you feeling about working in an Italian company with an Italian management and staff?
Of course, it's true that we are American owned, we're an Italian company, and I'm British, but we are part of a global economy now. We work in a global market, and I think it's just a natural progression for the business. The only thing that I would say is that from my own personal side, that I very much always must keep in mind that it is an Italian company, and that we have to retain the creativity and the passion that only comes from an Italian brand.
So what's your vision in the short future regarding the market and regarding specifically Negri Bossi?
In the short to medium term, we see the market as a whole, a market which we believe will grow in probably the 3% region. This is very much the case for our established markets. Obviously, in some of the areas where we've made investments like India, we see the market itself growing at 10%, and clearly we would like to grow significantly more than that. When we started with the business, we were very much aware of generating a strategic plan that everyone could buy into, and it's no secret within the business that we have what we refer to as our 2020 vision, in which it is our goal to achieve 1,000 machinery sales by the year 2020.
And what about China?
No, the Chinese market for us in the short term is not a target of ours. We have a strong business plan. We know who our markets are, we know the customers that we want to serve, and we want to do that the best way we can. In the future, we can look at China, but in the short term, we have to very much concentrate on the people we know and the service we give.
Negri Bossi is owning also other two very important companies, that is Citrama and NB Biraghi. So what's the future for these two brands?
For what concerns the position of Citrama, that's very clear. They are an independent company. They have their own very strong product line and are doing very well independent of us. Obviously, to have them in the group is very good for us as a company. For what concerns BM Baraghi, until just recently we offered the BM Baraghi as a product line. During the rationalization process under the new strategy, we've decided to halt the production of the BMB product. That's not to say in the future that we won't relaunch it, but if we do relaunch it, it will not be a badging exercise. We will not put a Baraghi badge on a Negri Bossi product. We will identify a market and we will make the product for that market, and in that situation potentially the brand of BM Baraghi could be used once again.
Would you like to add something?
Yes, I would very much like to take this opportunity to firstly thank very much the workforce at Negri Bossi. As I mentioned previously, we've had some quite exceptional growth in the last 18 months, and this has required the people within the organisation to work extremely hard to achieve these results. Secondly, I don't really want to say secondly, but let's say secondly, I would also very much like to thank our customers for their support and their loyalty. Obviously, without our customers, we don't have a business. And probably thirdly, I would like to say thank you to our owners. They very much give us the freedom to act upon the market and to concentrate and focus on our customers and giving our customers what they want and most of all deserve. Thank you.
So I would like to thank again Mr. Ward for this interview and to invite you to watch us on technoplusonline.net. Stay tuned.